Snitches get stitches.
Hey guys, today I have a tutorial on this look. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot believe what it looked like right now. Like, this is crazy. I've never had my eyebrows this thin and this crazy looking. But I know Halloween is like around the corner sometimes. Last minute we decide that we do want to dress up and we don't want to spend the money on buying a costume, because Halloween costumes can be pretty expensive depending on what you want to be. This look is super simple and easy. The only thing that you can skip would be like the well, you can skip and do whatever you want to do, but the eyebrow part, you can keep your natural eyebrows if you don't want to go ahead and glue and do all the crazy stuff. I do not show you guys how I cover my eyebrows, but I'll put a link down in the description box of the video that I saw that helped me cover up my eyebrows. So make sure to check that out if you're interested. And then if you just want to go ahead and see the gory part of this tutorial, I'll put the time right here or right here, and that way you can skip and go ahead and see what you want to see. But I hope that you guys like this video, and let's get going. Alright, so I already went ahead and I primed my face, so now I'm going to put foundation on. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus and Soft Beige. I'm putting that over my face. And then I'm going to blend that out using the Real Technique sponge. So just dab. And now I'm going to apply concealer. I'm using the Wet n Wild concealer in Light Ivory. I'm just going to put that underneath the eyes, and then under my chin and under my nose. Well, across from my nose, or the bridge of my nose, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to blend that out all over, and I'm going to set my face using the Air Spun, and I'm using the Morphe M438 to bake underneath the eyes. I really love this brush, and I love this powder. I just hate how like it gets everywhere, as you guys can see. And I'm using the Moda Pro brush to dust the rest of my face. I got this in BoxyCharm, so I don't really know much about it. But now with this e.l.f. palette, this is a bronzer palette with my Morphe M511. I'm just going to go ahead and dust that on my eyes. So for this look, I didn't really want to like do too much eyeshadow, but I didn't want to just leave my eyes like empty, because then I feel like that would look weird. So I'm just going to use that color that I'm going to be putting on my cheeks and my forehead and everything to just have an even tone. So now I'm just dusting all that excess powder, and now with this brush, which I do not know the name of, I'm just dusting the same bronzer color underneath my lash line just to make sure that everything is well blended. And now I'm contouring and bronzing the hell out of my forehead, because damn, that thing is big. Now I'm doing my cheeks, bronzing that baby up. I love this bronzer, and it's so cheap as well. And now I'm going to go ahead and contour my nose using the M511, which is the same one that I use for my eyes, and I'm gonna put it underneath my lips as well. Now time for the liner. Like, you have to have liner. If you're a Chola, you have to wear the liner, and it has to be long as hell too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on, and this is the Revlon Black. Is it black? Love this liner. And now with just a random eyeliner, I'm gonna line my waterline, the upper one and the lower one as well. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes, because we gotta curl them. And now I'm gonna use the L'Oreal mascara. This is my favorite mascara. Now Cholas have like really long eyelashes, and they use tons of mascara to really get that nice flow, but I do not have lashes, so I'm going to be using false eyelashes for this look. But first I'm going to go ahead and let that dry, so I'm going to apply some blush on my cheeks. This is the Milani blush, super cute, nothing too dramatic. Now I'm popping them eyelashes, girl. So I do not know the name of these lashes. I lost the box. I wish I knew, because I really like these lashes and I want to order them again. I just don't know what they are. You have to put mascara on your lower lashes if you're doing this Chola look, because you want to make sure that everything is tied down. And I've noticed that Cholas usually put a lot of mascara on the top and on the bottom as well. Now for the lips, I'm using my favorite lip liner, which is the NYX Nude Beige. And usually Cholas, they, you know, wear lip liner with no lipstick, like the song says. So I'm just going to go ahead and outline my lips. Now, I had to save the best part till the end, and that is drawing on my eyebrows. I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in Brunette, and it was so funny to do my makeup and not fill in my eyebrows until the very end. It's just so crazy how important eyebrows are nowadays. Like, just look at how different I look with my eyebrows looking like that versus what I usually do, which is so weird to me. So when I was doing this eyebrow, I messed up, and I don't know how, but I got a little line right there, which worked out because I feel like it gave me more of a good Chola look, so I was fine with it. Now I wanted to show you guys how I put on my bandana, just in case you didn't know how, or you were curious on how I did it. This is basically how I do it. And while I was doing this, I was playing with the lighting, and Lucy comes in and she's just looking at me like, what is going on? So she distracted me a little bit, but I still wanted to show you guys what it looked like and how I do it. You're proud of myself though.
Yeah, it looks real.
Now time to go ahead and do the bruising and all that good stuff. Now with that eyeshadow palette with that purplish color, I'm basically outlining the dark circles that I have. So if you look at the other eye that I haven't touched just yet, you can kind of see where my dark circles are at. So I'm just going to go ahead and outline them with the eyeshadow. So just using that side, that's where I'm going to go ahead and apply the color. But then on the other side, I'll flip it and then I'll blend it out with that other edge. But I'm putting some like in the inner part of the eye and in the outer part of the eye, just kind of creating that illusion that I got basically, you know, beat up. And basically wherever you want to put this is like where you have bones in a way. I know that like it's weird where I'm putting it at, but that's usually where you want to go ahead and put it to make it look a little bit more realistic. But you guys can see right there that I'm blending it all out. So I'm doing it on the other side, applying the color and then blending that out. Now with this eyeshadow color, which is more like a reddish brown, I'm going to go over wherever I put that purple color. Now with this brush, which is the same brush that I've been using, I got this like greenish yellow, and I'm putting that inside where the dark circle is, and I'm blending that out. Now back with that purple color that we first used, I'm putting it in the corner of my nose and in the inner part of my nose to make it look like I also got hit in the nose. Now with that reddish color, I'm going to go over the same parts that I did before. Now with this black eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and put some underneath the eye, just basically everywhere that I've been applying, just to darken it up a little bit more. And I'm also going to do it on the inner parts of the lip, since that's where it's going to be like the most bruising and where the stitches and all that are going to go. Now with a sponge like this, I'm going to go ahead and grab this lipstick. It's the 835 Maybelline. It's like a bluish purple color. And now I'm going to dab that in the back of my hand so that way I don't have too much product when I put it in the face. But I'm going to basically put it underneath the eye. I'm just kind of creating kind of like where you can see veins, but then I'm going to blend it out using my fingers. Now with this red eyeshadow, I'm just going to go over the same areas that I've been going at before. Now with that purple, I'm going to put some in the cheek area. So the first color that we used, and then it didn't look weird. I felt like it was still looking a little blank, so then I started applying it on the eyebrow section as well. Now with like Vaseline, this is more like a lip balm, but I'm using that to put it in those areas, making it look a little bit more shiny, more realistic. Now with that purple eyeshadow that we first used, I'm putting that all over my lips to make it look more bruised. It's really going to help. Now this is the part that is extremely time consuming, is the lip area. I mean, this part here is easy, but once we get more further, it's going to be like pretty time consuming. Basically, you're drawing dots on your lips, just depending on how your lips are. Usually I think it's like 10 that I do on the top and on the bottom. You just want to make sure that it's like even, that the same amount that you have on top you'll have on the bottom. And with that jumbo one, I just went over all the black stuff that I already put on my lips just to make it a little bit deeper. I'm using Spirit Blood, which wasn't my favorite to be honest, but this was kind of like last minute. If I was planning on doing this, I would have probably gotten something better because I just feel like it wasn't really giving me the effect that I wanted out of this blood, but I made it work, and I really wanted to get in there because I really wanted to make it look like I was bleeding. So I'm using my fingers, blending all of that out. Now I'm so happy that I was able to get this demon blood, because this demon blood is way darker, so I was able to mix like the regular blood that I had bought with this demon one, which worked perfectly. But this one I'm just using the demon blood on the dots to make it a little bit darker, and then I mix the demon blood and the regular blood to put on the outer parts of the lip. Now with this little yarn, not yarn, what is this, like thread? Yeah. So this is what I would do if I was you, because it kind of helped me. I cut some up, just a bunch of little pieces, but then you're still gonna have to cut them to make sure that they fit your lip. So this is the part that's super time consuming, and you want to make sure to have like tweezers and glue. The eyelash glue that I use is pretty good, and it's not that hard. It's easy to take off, and I like the fact that it has like a little applicator, so I can put it directly on the dots and then work my way from there. But as you guys can see, it's very time consuming, and you just have to be careful and just have basically patience for this, and that's where I left this clip so you guys can see the time consuming and how to do it and all that. Now this is the last touch. So basically it has a thread and it has the needle in it, so like I thought that was pretty cool to leave the needle out. So just to make it like all secure for you, I would just go over the dots with the glue just one more time to make sure everything is well, and then I'll go ahead and let that dry. But then with that sponge, you want to get some of that blood and just go over the lips and just add any of the final touches. But basically that would be all that you would really do. And then the blood did take a little bit off of the black little dots, so I would go over the black little dots because you want to make sure that you're able to see that. But other than that, that's basically it.
Snitches get stitches.
I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, drop a beautiful comment down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video.